abstraction. Okay, abstraction. Okay, what does that mean by abstraction? Okay, abstraction in the sense like it's a hiding the data. Okay, hiding the data, showing the implementation. Okay, showing the logic or showing the implementation. Okay, hiding the data, showing the implementation. Simple example for like a abstraction. Now daily we are using like ATM machine. Okay, now we are working with ATM machine. Now we can withdraw. Okay, we can withdraw. Now we can interact, we can do all these things, but we cannot see like how the notes are coming out. Okay, how the process is going on internally. Okay, whenever you insert the card, how the server is going to be doing some operations. All these things as a user we don't need it, but we need only the money. Okay, now the showing that implementation, we need that money. Okay, how the money we need to get. Okay, we need to enter the pin number. Okay, we need to insert the card. That is the implementation, but they are hiding the original data. Okay, as a user, okay, we don't need that unnecessary data, but as a user, that is unnecessary data only, right? Means what? Hiding unnecessary data, unnecessary data, showing necessary functionality. Okay, necessary functionality. Okay, now hiding the unnecessary data, showing the necessary functionality simply here. Okay, that's about like abstraction. Then how many ways we can hide the data? Okay, now how many ways we can hide the data? Now we can hide the data in two ways. Okay, two ways. Now what is the first thing? Simply by using abstract class. Okay, by using abstract class. Now second one, by using interface. Okay, by using interface. Okay, now before going to like enter into that abstract class, the first way. Okay, the first way is what? By using abstract class. The second one is what? By using interface. Okay, by using interface. Now there are two ways. Before going to that, we have a class, right? Okay, what is a class? It's a collection of variables, methods, like constructors, objects, everything. Okay, here I am going to consider only the methods. Okay, only the methods. Now within the class, the methods, which type of methods we are going to write? Both instance methods, static methods. But the methods are how it is look like. Now simply public void demo, like it's open and curly braces open and close. Okay, now if it is a normal class, we can use methods, this type of methods. Okay, in the sense what? Okay, access modifier, return type, method name with the parenthesis, again curly braces open and close. Now here the logic we are going to write. Okay, in the sense what? This type of methods only we can write in the class. Okay, what? Within the class, we can write only this type of methods. Okay, this type of methods. But suppose within the class I am trying to write okay, this type of methods, public void welcome method. Okay, now this is also method. Okay, this is also method, just declared it. Okay, then this type of methods are not allowed in the class. Observe carefully here, I will show you that example. Now now right click, go to the new. Now or else simply I'm going to create some package. Now com.oops.abstraction. Okay. Now new. Okay, demo I'm going to create. Okay. Now it's a normal class, right? It's a normal class. Okay. In this class, okay, basically here we are going to write like main method. Okay, main method I'm going to write. Now simply I want to create like one method, public void demo, or simply here well method, or simply here sleep method. Okay, now simply here SYSO, like just completed lunch, now ready to sleep. Okay, ready to sleep. Now this type of methods we are going to write. Then how I can execute this method? Okay. Now this method is like a instance method. Why? There is no static keyword. That's why it is instance method. Okay, what is the instance? We need to create object. Then which class object we need to create? Our class object we need to create. How we can create object? Simply here I am going to write like that object creation. Okay, object creation. Now demo d is equal to new demo. Okay, now object is created. Sorry, new demo. Okay, new demo object is created. Now d dot okay, d dot sleep method. Okay, why I'm using d only? The sleep method is instance method. If it is instance method, by using object reference we can call the instance methods. Okay, control s, right click, run as java application. Okay, sure. Now we can execute easily. For suppose in the normal class I'm trying to write okay, this type of methods. Here we are getting error. Okay, it is also method. Access modifier at return type and method. Just a declared. I'm not going to write any logic. Okay, just a declared. Now, see if I place the cursor, what it will showing? This method requires a body instead of a semicolon. Okay. Now it's giving some suggestions also. Add body or otherwise change demo class sleep method to abstract. Okay, in the sense what we need to create one abstract class. Okay, now this method is what? Abstract type of method, simply unimplemented method. But suppose see here, for this method the logic is this one. Logic in the sense like technically implementation. Okay, logic in the sense technically implementation. Now for this sleep method, how to sleep in the sense we have the logic. How to sleep? Just a completed lunch, then ready to sleep. This is the logic. Now this type of methods we can say implemented methods. Now method signature with method body, simply we can say like implemented methods. Now what are methods? Simply here implemented methods, or we have one more name, concrete methods. Okay, concrete methods also simply we can call it. Now I am going to write like one more method in the class. Now the class is public void present. Okay. Now like this. Just I created the method like this. Okay. I don't know how many members are present today in the class. Now that's why I may just created it, but I don't know that logic. I don't know implementation. Okay. Now in the normal class, this type of methods we cannot write. Okay, now what are these type of methods? Now unimplemented method. Okay, unimplemented method or non-concrete method. Okay, non-concrete method. Okay, this type of methods we can say like what? Unimplemented methods and non-concrete methods. Now observe carefully here. This method is not getting error, but this method is getting error. Why? This type of methods means what? This method doesn't have any curly braces. Okay, in the sense logic. That's why this type of methods we cannot write in the normal class. Okay, if we want to write this type of methods, okay, we need to create a one abstract class. Okay, we need to create like a one abstract class. Okay, see here. Now, how we can hide the data? By using abstract class, by using interface. Now, how I can create abstract class? Okay, observe carefully here. Right now, normally I'm going to write like one class test. It is a normal class only, right? Just a class declaration. Okay. Now, in your class, if you have any unimplemented methods, for suppose like this, public void now simply here uh, d. Okay. Now, it is a normal class. We have like this type of methods. Simply we are getting error. Okay, that's why this method we need to convert to abstract method. Okay, now how we can apply? Now we can add one extra keyword. abstract keyword. Okay, abstract keyword. Now just give a minute. Okay, now see here, see in the normal class. Okay, it is a normal class. We can write we cannot write this type of methods. Okay, now if I'm trying to write this type of methods, we are getting error. Our class also getting error. Why? In the sense, if it is a normal class, if you have any abstract method, at least one abstract method, change your class also abstract. Now simply here abstract class. Now the class is acting as a abstract class. Okay. Now the class is acting as a abstract class. Observe carefully here. Right now it is a normal class only. Okay, right now it's a normal class only. Now in this class we have an implemented method. Okay, now we cannot add body. Okay, now we can add it, but I don't have any logic. Okay, that's why I am going to make it as this method is abstract method. Now by making us a abstract keyword, now see our class is getting error. Whenever I added abstract keyword for this method, our class is getting error. See, if I remove it, our class is not getting error, but method only we are getting error. Now, why we are getting error? Okay, add body or otherwise change demo present to abstract. Okay, now we cannot add body right now. Okay, I'm going to change to abstract. Now say public object. Immediately our class is getting error. Now what is showing that error? Now the type demo must be an abstract class to define abstract methods. Means what? This class right now it's a normal class, not a normal class. We can use only abstract methods. Now, not only abstract methods, now we can use any type of methods. Now, make a type demo also abstract. Means what? See, our class also is acting as a abstract. Now, whenever I change it to class is abstract, immediately the 16th line is getting error. Okay. Why? Simply the point is what right now it's not a normal class, it is abstract class. Okay, now we can't create a object of a abstract class. Okay, we cannot create a object of a abstract class. Okay, then how I can access the data? Okay, now we need to create like one more class. Now we need to write a implementation for that. Okay, implementation for that. Observe carefully here. I hope that clear. Now right now this class is abstract class. Now as a child, okay, as a child I'm going to get like one more class. Now child. Okay, now I want to provide a logic for this d. Okay, now I want to provide the right logic for this method. Okay, it is an abstract class, it is a normal class. Okay, what is the difference between abstract class and normal class? For the abstract class we have the keyword abstract before the class name. Okay. Now for the normal class, we don't have any keyboard. That class keyboard is a class name. For suppose if it is abstract class, we have abstract keyboard, class name, sorry, class keyboard and class name we have. Okay, we have abstract methods. Okay. Now then how I can provide the logic for this thing? Okay, directly here I cannot write the logic. Now as a child, I want to import, means like I want to provide implementation for this deep method. How I can, in the sense, both are classes. That's why simply we can use some keyword, extends keyword. Extends with what? Test class. Okay, why test? Now I want to access, I want to provide implementation for this deep method. This deep method is present in where? The test class only. Okay. Now class child extends with the test. Now whatever the properties we have in the test class, all the properties are going to be entered into the child class. Now whenever we extended abstract class to our class is getting error. Why? In the sense, in the test class we have abstract methods. This type of methods are not allowed into our class. Then what we need to do? We need to provide the logic. How we can provide the logic? Now for these methods, unimplemented method, remove the semicolon, add curly braces. This method is overridden. Okay, this method is overridden. Now we can provide that logic of for this deep. Okay, now the guna caves are simply here too much deep. Okay, now like this simply here we have. Okay, now we'll see like one example that's better to understand in the clips. Now first we need to create every time child class only. Okay, child class. But suppose simply here now test mobile application or test mobile. Okay, this is our normal class, the main method. Okay, now just keep it aside this one. Okay, now here I want to hide the data for the mobile devices. Okay, different mobiles we have different like what is the things and security issues, like all this performance also we have. Now I want to create like one class. Okay, one class, the class name is like mobile. Okay, now within the mobile class, okay, now we have one method. The here observe carefully here. If it is abstract class, not only we can write an abstract method, so we can write both. Okay, we can write like both implemented methods as well as unimplemented methods. Okay, both implemented methods and unimplemented methods also we can write in the abstract class. Okay, now right now it's a normal class. Okay, now in the normal class I can write like normal methods, right? For suppose simply here public void same yesterday example voice call. Okay, a voice call. Now it's a normal method. Now SYSO. Okay, SYSO like we can do. Okay, voice calling. Simply here, this is like string. Okay, string. Now this is what implemented method. Okay, or concrete method. Okay, now as a mobile, okay, he hide the data about like the screen size, memory size. For suppose simply here public void okay screen. Okay, public void screen size. Okay, the screen just which type of screen he's hide the data. Okay, now for suppose some screens are LED, some screens are like black screen, some screens are like LED, LCD. Okay, different some screens are like glass type. Okay, different mobiles are using different schemes. Okay, now that's why as a mobile device it's a class, it's a hide the data. Each and every person, those who are accessing this screen method, they will provide their own implementation. Okay, now again one more method public void simply here a keyboard. Okay, keypad simply here we can say that. Okay, keypad is some keypads are touch keypad, some keypads are like that. Okay, live keypad simply here the physical keypads. Okay, now plus keypad. Okay, this is about like mobile simply here. Okay, now in the normal class we cannot write this type of methods. Why? In the sense, these are all are unimplemented methods. Okay, unimplemented methods or non-concrete methods. Okay, non-concrete methods. Now, okay, then how we can avoid this error? Okay, now it's a normal class. We cannot write like this type of methods. Now place the cursor. Okay, now we need to write a abstract keyword for each and every method. Those were unimplemented. Okay, now in your class, okay, in your class, if you have a, okay, in your class, if you have at least one abstract method or more than one abstract method, simply make it as your class also abstract. That's why here it's showing that error. Make a type of mobile is abstract. Now see, now no error is right now. Okay, now this class is called abstract class. Okay, this class is called abstract class. Observe carefully here. I will show you one image, then definitely you can understand. See here. Now me, I wrote like a class cars public abstract void engine. Okay, this method is right. Public abstract. Which type of method is abstract method? Compiler is saying error. Okay, what is that error? I want to execute. Okay, I will not execute. Why? Why in the sense, whenever we are adding abstract method, okay, the class should be abstract key. Then, okay, now then only I can execute. Now, after adding that abstract keyword, simply program executed successfully. The compile is what? Okay, the compiler is saying like, okay, I will execute perfectly right. Okay. Now see this thing you can understand. I hope like that. Those who are Telugu. Okay. Now, observe carefully here. What is that? What is that abstraction? See here. Okay. Abstraction in the sense what? Hiding the data. Now, simply here we can see these are all are vegetables, but the data is hide. Okay, showing the implementation is what? Implementation is what? These are the vegetables, but inside the logic, okay, we don't need it as a user. As a user, we can see these are all our vegetables. Okay, now if you observe that, what's the abstraction? Okay, we know that it's abstraction in the sense like hiding that something is there, but as a user, we know that it's a tiffin packet or lunch packet, something is there. Okay, now hiding the data. Now, what is the difference between like abstract methods and implemented methods? Both are same. Okay, see here. Now, unimplemented method or not. Okay, no abstract method. Now, simply here, both are same. Okay, whenever we added the keyword of abstract, then it's called abstract keyword. Without abstract keyword, simply we can call unimplemented method. Both are same. Okay, the pronunciation is different, but the convention is the same. Okay, now see here, abstraction. Okay, now we know that it's a painting, something is there, but he's hiding something. As a user, I can see that, okay, it's a painting. Okay, now this is called that abstraction. Now, abstraction, it's abstract class. I created abstract class. Okay, I created abstract class. Now, it's a mobile class, it's a mobile abstract class. Okay, now, right now, I'm created one company that is a Samsung company. Okay, now, class Samsung. Okay, Samsung. Now, I created one class Samsung. I know that how to calling, but I don't know how to create the method of screen, and I don't know like how to create like method of keypad. But I know the logic. Okay, my Samsung phone screen size should be like a 22 centimeters or a glass type. Okay, the keypad should be touchpad. Okay, I know the logic. Now, as a child, If he wants to access these methods, now both are classes. Even though it is abstract class, it's a class. Now we can use the extends keyword. Observe carefully here. Whenever I extends with mobile, our class is getting error. After extends with mobile, see here. Observe carefully here. See here, our class is getting error. Why our class is getting error? Mobile class is not a normal class. It's an abstract class. Within the abstract class, there may be a chance of we have like unimplemented methods. Okay, but as a class, we need to provide implementation. Okay, but why our class is getting error? Our class is a normal class. This class is not allowed this type of methods. If you not allowed, simply remove that remove that extends keyword in mobile, or otherwise, if we have the logic, now add unimplemented methods here. Okay, unimplemented methods added. Here, just the curly braces are added. Now, what is the logic for your Samsung phone? Now, my Samsung phone simply here, SYSO. Okay, SYSO simply here, the screen is a glass type. Okay, glass type, not breakable, non-breakable. Okay, non-breakable. Okay, now what is a keypad simply here? Okay, here it's not error, it's out. Okay, SYSO. Now the keypad is keypad for Samsung. Okay, is a touch keypad. Okay, touch keypad. Okay, this is about like Samsung phone. But one more person is entered, that is a Nokia person. Okay, the Nokia person. Now, simply here, class Nokia. Okay. Now, how many methods are present in the Samsung class right now? Anyone? Online? How many methods are present in the Samsung class? Hmm. Anybody? Any idea? No? The three methods are present. Right now we have the two only, but one method is voice calling method is there. Automatically it will enter into that Samsung. Okay, the Nokia also trying to provide, trying to create like one phone. Okay, that phone don't have like a touch keypad, only the physical keypad is there. Okay, simply here, it's only the plastic screen. Okay, for suppose simply here, now see, the Nokia class is going to be extends with the abstract class. Whenever the abstract class is getting error, now our class also getting error. Now simply here, Bombay. See our class is getting error. Provide implementation for unimplemented methods. Screen. Okay. Now SYSO. Okay. Now glass type is simply here the plastic. Okay. The old one. Okay. Now SYSO simply here only physical keypad is available for this phone. Okay. Now here the two people are used the mobile class. Okay. Now, okay. Now observe carefully here. The peoples extend with the mobile. Okay. Suppose you have one doubt. So why we are extending? Directly I'm going to create an object of mobile class. I can call all these methods. Why? These methods are instance methods. Okay. Now these methods are instance method. Then I can create an object of this mobile class. I can call it. I'm trying to here. Okay. Avoid that all these things. Now create an object of mobile. Mobile m is equal to new mobile. Okay, now we are getting errors here. Cannot instantiate the type of mobile. Okay, now mobile is what? An abstract class. For the abstract class, we can't create object. Okay, we can't create object of abstract class. Okay, we can't create object of abstract class. Then how I can okay execute the Samsung and okay Nokia. Okay, now this mobile is what abstract class. We cannot create object, that's okay. But Samsung is a normal class, right? If it's a normal class, I can create the object. Now I want to execute the Samsung. Now Samsung SG is equal to new Samsung. Okay, I can get the object. I can call like a voice calling. Okay, SG dot screen. I can call it SG dot keypad. Okay, now right click run as Java application. Now here, as a Samsung people, they can do like that voice calling. Now screen glass type is like non-breakable. Keypad for Samsung is touchpad. But suppose if you want to display that Nokia, okay, Nokia. Now create an object of Nokia. Can I create an object of Nokia in the sense? Yes. Okay, the Nokia is like normal class, but mobile is abstract class. Create object of Nokia. Nokia NK is equal to Nokia. Okay. Now control is NK dot. Okay. Now voice calling NK dot like keypad. Now NK dot what is the screen? Okay, if I entered, I'm not going to get any Samsung. I'm going to get like only Nokia. Nokia people working like Nokia only. Okay. Now those who are bought like the Nokia phones. Okay. But if you want Samsung requirement simply, it's not working here. Why? The Nokia features are different. Samsung features are different. Here. We can do the voice calling, tring. Only physical keypad is available for this phone. The class type is plastic old. Okay, now this is about like abstraction. Okay, see here we are hiding the data here, showing the functionality for these methods. Okay, now but did you observe, as a Nokia people, as a Samsung people getting the voice calling logic from the mobile class, in the sense mobile class is losing some data. Okay, in that case, by using abstract class, we can achieve only that abstraction 0 to 100%. Not 100%, not 0, not 50, not 70. Okay, then I want like 100% abstraction. Okay, I want 100% abstraction. Then go with that interface. In the interface, we can achieve 100% abstraction. Okay, now observe carefully here. Within the normal class, we can write implemented methods. Okay, we can write implemented methods. Okay, now within the abstract class, we can write unimplemented methods. Okay, unimplemented methods. Now, if it is an interface, simply we can say like unimplemented methods under implemented methods. Okay, in the interface, we can write only unimplemented or abstract methods. Okay, abstract methods. Now, only implemented. Okay, now class in the sense like only implemented methods, abstract class in the sense now both unimplemented method and implemented methods. In the interface, only unimplemented methods or abstract methods also we can call it. Okay, then how I can create interface? Okay, how to create a interface? Okay, how to create interface? Now, interface is a keyword. Interface name can be anything, demo. Now open and close it. Now within that interface, simply we have only which type of methods? Unimplemented or abstract methods. Now I am going to write like three methods. Now public, abstract, void, m1. Okay. Now public, abstract, okay, int m2, okay, public abstract void m3. Okay. Now these methods are called abstract methods. Okay. Now this type of methods only allowed in the interface. Okay, in the interface. Now what about like variables? The variables are public, static, final. Okay. Now the variables are public, static, final. Okay. Name is equal to like simply here string, or simply here int age is equal to 18. But the 18 we cannot change once we assign the value. Okay, we cannot manipulate that. Okay, the interface values. Okay, then how I can provide implementation? Okay, now we can create the logic, sorry, class. The class name is like that, well. Okay, now well, now here we need to provide the logic for all these methods. Okay, this well class, now whenever it is interface, okay, whenever it is interface to class, we can use like a implement to demo. Okay, if both are classes, now even the normal class or abstract class, we can use an extends keyword. But here the terms are different, interface and class. Now we can use the implements. Okay, now then how I can provide? Yeah, whenever it is interface, we can use implements with the class. Okay, even it's abstract class or class, simply now in this case we can use extends keyword. Okay, now the logic here we need to provide like this. Okay, now we need to write the logic. Okay, now like this we need to provide. Observe carefully here. Now by using interface, simply here I told you in the case of inheritance concept. Okay, by using interface, now we can achieve like Java, but by using inheritance, multiple inheritance is not possible in Java level, but is possible in interface level. Okay, now right now we are dealing interface only, right? How it is possible, we'll see that. Okay, now okay, now simply here first I'm going to create like that, like test result. Okay, or otherwise simply here multiple inheritance. Okay, inheritance demo. It is a child class. Now this class has the main method. Okay, now if it is a multiple inheritance, how many childs, how many parents we have? Any idea? Anyone, online or offline? Hmm. Now, if it is a multiple inheritance, now we have the two parents, one child. Now this is the child. Okay, this is the child. Now I want to create a parents. Parents are right now interfaces. Now interface. Okay, interface father. Okay, now interface mother. Okay, interface mother. Okay, in this interface, you know that I am going to use like one method. Now public void, okay, public abstract void sleep method. Okay, now basically we are going to write the methods like this in the interface, but by default the compiler will assign even though if you want to write public abstract. Now this type of methods also allowed. Okay, internally in before that void, the compiler will allocated added that public okay abstract. Okay, now the same method is going to be calling by that mother also. Okay, mother also. Now control s, the interface mother sleep. But as a child, it needs to listen that both the parents, okay, issues. Now, as a child, simply you need to provide that implements implementation from father, comma mother. Okay, now see our class is getting error. Provide unimplemented method. This method we can write like within the class. Okay, it is a right now it is a within the class only, but it is outside the method. Control S. Now SYSO. Okay, SYSO. Now I can sleep any direction. Okay. Now how I can call this sleep method? If the sleep method is instance method, then I need to create object of multiple inheritance demo. Now control copy, control V, MID is equal to new, control space. Now we are getting object of multiple inheritance. Now MID dot the sleep method we can call it. Control S, right click, run as Java application. Now here the three things are executed. Not only the sleep method, you can write any type of method. For suppose simply here, well method is there. Okay, well method is there. We need to provide that implementation of add unimplemented method. Okay, the thing is what simply implements father and mother. But suppose these two are classes. Okay, now these two are classes simply it will not work. Okay, the multiple inheritance is not possible in the Java level. It is a possible in interface level. Okay, for interface also I want trying to create a I want to call this sleep method. Okay, I want to call like this well method. Simply we cannot call this sleep method directly without using implements keyword. Okay, why in the sense for interface also we cannot create an object. Okay, for interface also we cannot create an object. Now simply I'm going to use the sleep method. See, I'm trying to create like father object. Father f is equal to new father. See, here we are getting error. Now cannot instance is the type of father. Okay. Now for the instance and abstract classes simply we cannot create an object. Okay. These are like inheritance concept. Okay. Now for suppose we have two classes, class to class. Now class to implements. Sorry, class to interface, interface to class, and interface to interface. Okay, what is this thing here? Now whenever the requirement is both are classes, okay, like this. Now class A is a one class, class B. Okay, if you want to access this data, enter data of class A into the B. Now this A also class, B also class. Okay, for suppose class to interface. Now class to interface. Okay, class to interface, again interface to class. Okay, again both are interfaces. Okay, now which keyword we need to use? Now if both are classes we can use extends keyword. One class one interface simply we can use like implements keyword. Okay, now again interface one class simply implements keyword. Okay, both are interfaces simply we can use class, sorry, extends keyword. Okay, if you observe that, observe carefully here. Now interface and a class now implements keyword. Okay, now interface to interface, which keyboard I'm using? Extends keyboard. Okay, interface to interface. Now here I created one more method. Now void demo method. Okay, now this demo method wants in the mother also. Simply here what I'm going to do, extends with the father. Okay, now as a multiple inheritance here add implemented method, this demo I'm going to write like logic in that. Now SYSO. Okay, I am demo everywhere. Control S. Now MID dot simply here demo. Right click, run as Java application. Simply we are getting both the cases. Do you observe? Okay, father class we have two methods, but mother sorry, father interface we have only two methods, but mother interface we have only one method. Okay, one method is logically present in the mother interface. Okay, now this is about like interfaces. Okay, now we completed abstraction concept in the okay. Mm, yeah. Okay, but suppose right now in the father we have two methods, sleep method, demo method. Mother also wants to demo method. Okay, now this method need to be accessed as a mother inside that mother. Then how I can access? Both are interfaces only. Okay, if both are interfaces, simply we can use like extends keyword, extends from father. Okay, now logically one method, that is a demo method, physically one method, sleep method. Okay, now I provide implementation for the demo. Now both classes are getting, yes, both interfaces we are getting demo everywhere. Right click, run as Java. Okay, now the most important points in that abstraction and interface. Okay, now we can't create a object of abstract class. Okay, now again we can't okay, we can't create a object of interface. Okay, now abstract classes will get okay, less abstraction. Okay, less abstraction, less hiding the data. How much it is hiding? 0 to 100%, not exactly. But by using interfaces, now simply will get a 100%.